guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk about the female stuffs almost. Sometimes we talk about the empowerment and lifestyle and all those kind of self-improvement topics. Anyway, guys, I think that's enough. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how to accept yourself. I think that being a female, the acceptance is really important. Not just being a female itself, like even if you are a male or if you are any other gender, whatever it is, you still need an acceptance, and we are oftentimes to look out for the validation from the other people. So I'm gonna be sharing some of the things with you guys which I think that really helping me with dealing with this particular thing. So let's dive in. Before going Gopha, you know what to do, guys. Click the like button because I really appreciate that and it makes me feel like people are enjoying my videos. And if you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever we're gonna upload new videos, we upload every single week, you're gonna get notified about it. Let's talk about the acceptance. Now, I think we humans have been wired in a way that we look for external validation. When we were a little kids, when we don't know any better, we were quite enjoying a life the way it is. We wasn't really concerned about what other people are thinking about me or what other person is thinking about us, and we don't even get concerned about that. We just kept busy doing the things which we want to do. Once we started growing up, we get a little bit grown up and teenager, we started to taking the things from the external people. We started to taking things from the other people's thinking and saying about how we look like, how we behave, how we need to dress up, how we need to talk, how we need to live. And we started taking all these external inputs, external resources or external education, whatever you call it, from the people, and we started putting those people perspective into first place, and our perspective will be somewhere lower. Okay, we don't even consider that. And if you are a female, then you are in the patriarchal society, then you're gonna have to be fitting into that box of the male society to be more productive, to perform always well. Also at the office, if you have a family, you have a kids, if with your kids as well, with your husband as well, and you always have to be a productive. And oftentimes you started looking and taking the things from the external sources and you place those perspectives very high and your perspective very low. So today I'm going to be sharing some of the tips which I think some of the tips may be completely applicable to the females, some of them may not be, some of them would be applicable to everyone, but it depends. So these are entirely based on my experience and knowledge. Everything that I share in my videos anywhere in the online space are completely based on what I see, what I have an experience with, and what I have a knowledge with. Okay, the first thing that I want to really talk over here is self-love. Like, you need to treat yourself like a baby. Okay, this is especially for the female. I'm focusing more on the female because I think that in a patriarchal society, females are somewhere lost their own self. They have lost their own voice because of this male dominant society where you always have to be productive, always have to be doing things. We forget about our feminine energy. We forget about that we are a females first, or are in the masculine energy, just doing the things aggressively, going out of the things. We don't take enough rest. We don't even practice a self-love, and self-love often goes out of the window. When we think that this is the thing you really need to do now, just be in more in your feminine energy. I know that this tip is exactly more related to the females, but it can be to the male. I mean, it depends. It depends on whatever stage you are, who you are, and what you're doing with your life. So I really want to tell you, be more in your feminine energy. Now, how are you going to do that? Now, this is entirely based on my experience because I've been born in a culture where people have to perform very well. Like, you need to perform well at the school, you need to perform well at the college, you have to be very strategic with that, you have to be very productive with that. I've been in the medical school, in the dental school, I have to perform well at the studies, I have to be very strategic with that. And that was kind of like ripping me off from my own feminine energy. I wasn't really focusing on that. And that for me, that was really me a good sign that I was not focusing on my second cycle, my periods, and I was having pretty bad cramps, pretty bad feelings, having an acne problems, and all those things started to creeping up because I wasn't really focusing on my feminine energy. So I want to tell you, practice self-love. Now, self-love is not a perfection. You don't have to be in a perfection mode over here. Remove being a perfectionism. Instead, actually focus on doing it on a daily basis. Just relax your mind and body. Maybe do some kind of a stretching exercise, like I try to do most of the times when I'm about to go into bed. When I'm making my bed, I try to do the stretching and relaxing exercises, like my shoulder exercises or knee exercises or face exercises that just relax me, that just relieve my tension and just makes me feel more good and more happy. Another thing you could do is look at yourself in the mirror and see what you want to dress for the day. Okay, what how you want to make yourself feel today, whether you want to wear something really sexy, something, or you want to wear something more professional, or you want to just wear something that is more chilling and all. Just treat yourself first rather than treating others. It may seem like a selfishness, but it's not really a selfishness, because if you're not taking care of yourself, your health, your mental health, your emotional and your physical health will going to take a toll on you until you have to do it, because at that time it would be urgent for you. So instead of going into that extreme situation, before only start practicing the self-love. And you could do with the small things, looking at yourself daily in the mirror and asking yourself, how am I feeling today? Am I feeling good? Am I feeling bad? Now these questions are really straightforward, and they really clear up a lot of the things that are creeping in our mind. And I think that is not just about the female. If you're a male as well and feeling the similar way, you could ask yourself, how am I feeling today? How I want to do the things today? What I really want to present to the society today? Do I really want to rest, or I really want to work? Ask yourself the right questions, and your body will going to definitely answer you. And depending on that answer, go do that thing, no matter what other people is telling you. Okay. The second thing I want to tell you is get out of the perfectionism mode. Now, for me, I am kind of like a perfectionism mode, seriously. At times I do the things and I was like, wow, I did the thing, but it wasn't really good. It wasn't really perfect. And I just forget about that I did my best. I gave my all to that thing. And if it didn't come out that well, then it's not really my mistake. I mean, sometimes the things didn't come out the way we expected that, because something good is about to happen in that particular thing. So I want to tell you to remove that perfectionism. Don't see other people as a perfect. They are not perfect. Okay, nobody is really perfect. They're just showing you their good side or their good highlights, but you never know what if they are crying each and every day in the bed, or what if they are having some mental issues, or what if they are having some physical or health related issue. You don't know about it. So I think that you really need to leave this perfectionism thing behind, because you will never ever going to be perfect. No matter where you reach, what you do, what level you have, how much money you have, how many relationship you have, you will never going to be perfect, and no one is perfect. Even the person who is richest man of this world is also not perfect. So these things are more kind of like understanding and practicing on a daily basis, and telling and reminding yourself on a daily basis to accept the way you are. That is really important. The third tip that I have for you is just accept the way you are. Now it may seem counterintuitive. The topic of this video is how to accept yourself, and now I'm saying just accept the way you are. Yes, that's true. Just accept the way you are. Look at your hairs and just tell, oh, it's looking pretty amazing. Look at your eyes, your nose, your lips, your hands, your body. Look the way you act. See the things that are going inside of you. You are a living human. Okay, just accept it the way you are. Why not? Just tell yourself, that's okay if I'm this way. That's okay. Even if you mess up some things, even if you mess up with other people, just tell yourself that's okay. You are a human. You're not a robot. You're not a machine who has a perfect features, who has everything perfect. Just acceptance is very important. The moment we sit on a desk, the moment we journal it out, write it down onto the piece of paper and tell ourselves, I accept the things, I accept this particular thing. The moment you accept it, a lot of the pressure or burden from your shoulder has been gone. That happens with me time on time. The moment I accept the things, the burden is just gone, the pressure is just gone. Now I'm more relaxed. So this will definitely going to help you. Of course, it will going to take some time to accept it, because maybe you are not liking something about you that makes you feel like, I don't like this thing about me. That's why I'm not accepting it. And that's completely okay. Just maybe if you can change something about you, do it. If you don't want to, then just accept the way you are. Last thing that I have for you is really going to help you accept it. Not just about the acceptance, but also it will going to help you relieve and relax and release all the tension. is general it out. Okay, generaling is really, really powerful. It's really relaxing. It's really relieving all the things that you're holding on to, that you're holding back on yourself. Maybe something you're saying about yourself that's not good. Just write it down onto the piece of paper and then see the things. Okay, once everything is come outside of your head and onto the piece of paper, it gets so easy for us to actually work upon. So when you're doing the journaling is a practice, guys. Okay, don't think that you need to have a perfect bullet journal or perfect piece of paper, perfect timing, perfect everything to start with the journaling. No, or perfect everything to start with journaling. No, journaling is a practice, is a way in which you actually expressing yourself, in which you are accept actually seeing yourself the way you are. It's kind of like you can call it as a self mirror. Okay, a self reflection. So I think that if you are writing it onto the piece of paper, looking at all the things that's bothering you or that's making you feel a little bit weird or you don't like about yourself, which is not able to help you being accepting the way you are, then if you're journaling it down, it naturally going to help you a lot, because you're gonna see all those things onto the piece of paper, and now you know that these are the things that are not good about me. What if I can change them? Then probably go with that. What if I can't change them? Then leave it like that only. Okay, and just try to accept it. Just general it out, whatever is bothering you, whatever is taking a toll on you, whatever it is, whatever things that are making you feel that they are resonating with you at some level. Maybe you've seen someone doing similar things and that thing just makes you feel more annoying because that thing resonate with you at certain level, and that's really not able to help you accept you the way you are, because you're looking out for an external validation for a people who will gonna praise you. Then maybe I think that journaling will going to help you, because it really helped me a lot. How was my day going, or how was my day went, and I'm just gonna write it down, and then I see the things like 90% of the time the things are not really serious. I mean, they are just there in my head. It's not at all the part of my life. It wasn't really a serious thing that I really need to think about. So when I'm journaling it down, it just relieve the tension, it just relieve the pressure, and I just kick out of the things. And in the moment I accept, I choose the happiness and I choose myself, and I started accepting the way I am. So these tips will going to help you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you have any other tips to accept yourself the way you are, let me know in the comment section below. We are kind of like working on creating a community where each individual can share their own opinions, especially the females, because female, I think that being in the patriarchal society, we are not focusing on ourselves, and I really want females to focus on ourselves before it gets too late. Okay, before it gets too late to actually correct your issues, to actually work upon those issues. So we have still time to work on our life. We still have time to actually work upon the things. So that's the purpose of this channel. Hopefully this video will really going to help you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll gonna see you in the next video with the next thing. See you then. Till then, take care. Bye guys.